Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of the Match Point. This week's panel, a man that has had a beard since primary and finally got rid of it. We've been looking for him for 3 weeks. He has been ducking us on the pod because of their horrendous performances recently, but he's finally back.
Horrendous performances.
Made an appearance. Biggest Chelsea fan, the pride of London apparently.
Only pride
It's
of
Keith.
London.
The blue man.
The blue man.
Everyone else on the panel.
Yeah, pleasure to see you
yourselves.
guys again. I know you guys missed me. The only sensible analyst on the show. But I'm back to fight for my team. Clearly, there's been some slander being thrown around in my absence, but I'm around now.
Even in your presence.
Anyway, Van, as usual, City fan, plastic fan. I know you're going to say it. Yeah.
United fan, Richard.
Kilama, Arsenal fan. So, the recently concluded Carabao Cup final, where Chelsea's £1 billion bottle jobs lost to Liverpool's under 21s, basically. What happened in the final? What did you see, Keith?
Let's first start with that comment.
£1 billion bottle jobs.
Was that Neville?
Never.
Gary
Of all
Neville.
people to judge that trash, not that guy.
Gary
It
Neville.
Not
was
that
$1 billion squad.
But it's cool. It's cool. First of all, key start, our team, at no point did Liverpool's average age drop below Chelsea's team during that entire
Yes,
game.
you have a young squad.
Yeah,
as
we have
well.
a very young squad. And I feel like we didn't play shit in that final. We played well, but we just didn't have that killer instinct. We
You
didn't
didn't
have
take your
that.
chances.
Yeah. So when I see fans out crying about how it's Poch's fault, how it's shit signings, I mean, I look at them like in the past 3 seasons, at what point have we played better football or creating as many chances as we are right
Yeah,
now?
because I think Chelsea is also up there as among the teams that with the most chances missed, big chances missed. If they're not the first, they're in the top 3.
We're in the top 3. Because last season, I think in 50 games, we scored 50 goals. And most of the games, we didn't even score.
Give me Graham Potter, man. Bring him back.
But let's put it like this: with all the different managers under Todd Bowley's ownership, this is your 4th manager
And the
from
best.
sacking Tuchel,
Yeah.
Lampard finishing that
Tuchel
season.
didn't start the Bowley.
Miss Super Frank.
He's in that era. He's in.
He was sacked quite early.
But he's under Todd Bowley ownership.
Okay, yeah, like
He literally-
Yeah, he was the
Yeah.
first. Yeah, he was the
Yeah.
first guy.
2
Yeah.
months or 3 before they
He
sacked
finished
him.
the season.
No,
No,
He
he didn't.
didn't.
He didn't
He
finish. There were like 3
3
managers.
months in,
It's-
and he was bargaining.
I will now
It is Lampard who finished that
Lampard
season.
finished the season.
It's what
on-
I'm saying.
No,
Eh,
Potter
no.
came in,
Potter
didn't finish.
Lampard.
Lampard.
Yeah.
That's it. So we had 3 managers that season.
I can't forget Super Frankie's adventure. I was like, what? 2 wins in.
But and I feel like our problem started from Tuchel. I know people are going to roast me, but we won the Champions League under him. I think we also won the FA. Is it FA Cup? But I really didn't feel the football he was playing. It felt so constipated. And it had become, once he got out, it felt like the creativity had gotten out of the team. Basically, what he coached you during the week is better be what you reproduce during
That's
the
discipline.
game. Come on.
Discipline.
If Ancelotti was coaching, you look at Ancelotti, man. Guy just tells Vinicius and Rodrigo, run, go, express yourselves.
That's
And it
different.
works
The
out.
quality is there for those kind of players
But-
to produce.
I also think you can't keep sacking managers and expect different results.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Because there's all these managers and the squad under Todd Bowley, you've had over 34 signings. 34. And these are all young people. I'm sure some of the managers weren't even happy with the player profiles,
Yeah.
the players that were coming in. So with all that, you guys keep saying they need a new manager. Because now everyone currently is like,
I feel like
everyone currently is like, poach out. But
emotional fans. Those of us that have watched Haram and are tired of scoring 1 goal a game or close to 0. Last season, majority of our games we didn't score. Averaging a goal a game is some trash football to watch. Trust me. The moment you see a team score you 1 goal, you know it's either a draw or a loss. Right? And when I see people saying, oh, Tuchel back in, come on. The same Tuchel that has failed to do anything with Bayern. The football Bayern is playing right now is they also can't believe it. Poch has done all he can with this squad. You cannot blame Poch for
he has had injuries.
Nicholas Jackson missing a one-on-one. Gallagher had the same chance in the final.
What about Enzo Fernandez back?
That sort of thing. Like, at what point are we going to say, okay, the coach has done all he can. We are creating about 10 clear chances a game to score. They all bottle it, and then all of a sudden, we're saying Poch out. So make it make sense. If he has coached the team to get to the line and they fail to score.
Because he has taken guys to a final. But there's a start of you guys losing. 6 domestic finals.
Yeah, domestic.
And really, I feel like this could be a good cornerstone to turn because I liked the frustration I saw from the players. At that point, they knew you cannot blame the coach.
Enzo Fernandez was rattled by a fan's laugh.
He was about to beat a fan.
He was rattled.
But I liked that they experienced this together. They couldn't look at the coach and say, "Oh, you did shit. You didn't coach us. You reached the goal. You failed to score. It's not the coach that's supposed to be putting away the goals." And then Gallagher, the next game, yesterday's game, had the exact same chance he had against Liverpool, but scored it. Against Liverpool, he failed.
That's
right?
a difference.
Yeah. So, in my opinion, Poch is doing well, and he should complete the season and continue to try to build the team. Some players are shaky. I think Sterling should go, in my opinion. I'm tired of seeing him. We should sell him back to City. But the rest of the signings, I think they just need to grow together.
Enzo Fernandez.
Yesterday he played well.
Caicedo. No, let's talk about their overall contribution for those price tags.
You guys are like
Mikhail
Mudryk.
Mikhailo Mudryk.
No, that one has a brain aneurysm. I don't know what's happening. Sometimes he looks like he has forgotten football. He's confident. He's so emotional as a player. It's like if
he was putting up 10K. He was telling a fan, "Play me now."
Oh yeah, I saw
10K.
that.
It's too
1v1.
emotional.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like, come on. Those are things that shouldn't be.
I'm glad we didn't sign him. Our
No,
21
probably
million
under
pound
Arteta he could have.
Yeah.
Trossard is
Probably.
doing. You guys made him a war hero.
Doesn't he have
You
more
read
goals
that
and
story
assists
on
than
the
Martinelli?
Who? Trossard.
No.
Mudryk.
right now. No,
Does
More
he have
goals and
what?
assists.
Doesn't he have more
right now, no.
goals and assists?
Right
than-
now, no.
Which
And I've
goals?
not checked.
Which goals?
He can
Which goals
score,
and assists
guys. He can
does
score.
Mudryk have?
How many goals does Martinelli have?
Like this
In the
season,
league,
only
five.
or
Like 5.
5.
yeah.
Of which his assists have been
Have
going
been?
up. So if you want to bring that down,
No, Modric had like 2 games where there was that fluke goal that he didn't even.
Why are you calling
intend.
it fluke?
It was a cross. So we all know.
Oh yeah, he didn't look like he wanted to
He
score.
wanted to score Arsenal that goal.
It was a fluke goal. So
But I don't think it's Poch's fault for how the team is performing. Sure, sometimes he makes certain...
but
Certain
Keith, you
team-
people saying 34 players. That
But,
still doesn't
yeah,
make sense to
but
me.
as a... You
There's
know...
David, what's that striker's name?
Fofana.
What
That
happened?
guy, where is he now?
He's scoring goals in what? Is it Fulham?
no, one
No,
ever-
he's
Bournemouth?
not in the Prem. He's not in the Bunny. He's at Bunny, I
Man,
think.
yes.
He's at Bunny.
That's a Chelsea guy.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, these guys have players from
He's on loan,
everywhere.
He's on loan.
He's on
Oh,
loan.
okay.
There's a time I saw their team sheet and I was
I
asking
can read. I
my
can
Chelsea
read some
boy,
names
who
here.
are these guys?
Yeah, they have signed a lot of players.
They
You can't
loaned
keep.
out-
You can't keep up.
They loaned.
But you can't discern the
don't
need
know.
for chemistry in the team. Like if you sign all those players and you expect in a half a season for him to
But-
become a city that can, like KDB doesn't need to. Him and Haaland have telepathy at this point. He just knows Haaland is going to be there. Let me swing it in, right? Foden knows. Everyone knows. But these guys,
But I think there's squad imbalance there because some players are coming in, other players are injured.
Yeah, they don't
Who's
have.
your
They don't
oldest
have.
player at the moment?
Thiago Silva.
So
After him,
Yeah. That one drops down to like
Like
20.
And I'm saying it might be Sterling.
27.
Oh, yeah. Could
Is
actually be
Sterling
Sterling.
27?
No, it's like 28.
28, yeah.
28. And then there's another old guy. We have Chilwell.
Chilwell.
Those are
Oh,
your
oldest
senior
Chilwell
players,
is
and he
like
couldn't
27.
control himself in
In a final.
a final, and he's your captain. He's fighting Liverpool kids. Plus, he has also been out for I don't know how long.
What's the name of your goalkeeper?
Petrovic.
Which goalkeeper?
And that
Robert
Sanchez.
Sanchez. Yeah.
Rhys James plays
Once
4 games per year.
You guys bought a whole new squad. So I'm saying you're lucky this is in 2016
No,
or
but-
17 or
Why?
18. Any other team does the kind of outlandish nonsense. You remember how Pogba was getting cooked for 80 million? United were getting cooked for buying 5 players. You guys bought like 11 in 1 year, January.
But you remember,
And what did you have to show for
Todd
it?
Bowley went out to buy. He bought more potential than a finished product. You guys were buying finished products.
Okay.
It's not the same thing, by the way.
But what you guys are trying to build, you're trying to have a squad that is young.
Young,
That's the
potential.
profile going
Almost
for
like what you do in
working on
FIFA.
potential.
You go and look at a
Signing
squad,
them on
potential.
Shug Night deals. 8 years, 7. Those are the contract. But these are some of the signings under the Todd Bowley ownership. Cole Palmer, Enzo Fernandez, Petrovic, Malo Gusto, Wesley Fofana, Raheem Sterling, Christopher Nkuku, Alex Disasi, Benoit Badiashile, Kane Chukwuemeka, Caicedo, Nicholas Jackson,
Are you-
Madueke. Those are like 13, and I can go on because they're over 34 signings.
I feel
How
like
is
you were
such-
just
in
40
one
names.
year?
How is such a club meant to be successful, and
No, guys.
there's no continuity for a coach?
With the way Chelsea
Hey, you
run,
keep it up. Keep it up.
I feel like Todd Bowley came in and he didn't want to spend. I think the most he spent was on Enzo and Mudryk, right?
Caicedo.
Okay,
Even
116, 106 mil.
106, 116.
Even Kuku wasn't cheap.
Kuku was like 40, 50.
He wasn't 80.
He was,
It was
cheap.
80.
He wasn't
80.
80. Check.
I have the
Kuku,
figure
he was
here.
80, just at
52.
52. See? We
Scooped
got all those other signings for cheap.
Cole Palmer.
And this Cole Palmer 40. And
But
I feel
Cole
like
Palmer,
that was
I think
a
Cole Palmer
steal.
is having a good season. He's the best Chelsea.
He
Yeah,
is our best.
He won't
At
fool.
that
Our
price
best
compared to
signing.
the rest.
42 million and you're getting all that from a kid.
He won't
Then
fool
you have Mudryk with these butterfly tattoos, and
Mudryk is like a prisoner. I don't get it. It's like, what?
but you guys
Oh,
made
yeah.
him a whole hero. I was reading the Athletic article that came out yesterday. They were saying he really wanted to go to Arsenal. He was in tears. Todd Bowley offered to offer some funds for Ukraine there, so he's practically a whole hero. He didn't want to play for you guys, but Todd Bowley was persuading him. I don't know, they put him on 200 watt K per week,
But honestly,
and that's how you ended up. But I'm happy with how it worked out. Trossard is
Trossard, yeah.
we can't compare. No, we can't compare what Chelsea has done and what United has done.
In terms of...
Don't
Let's
start.
see.
Don't
No,
even-
we are going to talk about United's issues
We
as
don't
well.
buy finished products. It's like me seeing a young, I don't want to say a young chap and saying, ah man, this guy seems like a baller. Let me buy
Wait.
him and sell him. Because Chelsea's model is, we buy the youngsters, you come to us later, we sell.
Develop.
Yeah, like it has always been our model.
Has it?
United was buying
Always.
Casemiro.
Yeah,
Has it? You guys aren't spending big.
not really.
Okay.
How do you think we balance our books?
Rico deals, Shug Knight deals.
360 deal.
But then, like, when you look at... I think the youngness of, like, you guys losing Carabao wasn't, like, age-wise. It was more of experience. Because, like, someone said... I think one of those guys on Sky Sports said that, like, when you look at the Chelsea squad, most of them are first-team starters. Probably because of the injuries they faced and everything. Yeah. But then now you look at, like, those 4 substitutes, those 4 kids that came on in extra time. Combined, they have 16 appearances in the Premier League. So that's why guys were like, this, like, kids against men or something, like,
But-
experience-wise.
For that final, what I will also say is Keller had the game of his life.
True.
He was literally saving.
Yeah.
There's a time I think he had like 4 saves
4
in the
saves
box
in
in
a-
one
like-
one sequence there.
Liverpool played shit. that wasn't the Liverpool.
You
I used
are
to.
onto them
Yeah.
for that
And
first like the first 60 minutes.
You could almost feel as the game wore on and these guys continued missing chances. You
knew it was coming.
Yeah.
The L was coming.
You could see the way they were playing. They also under that. Man, we have missed. We are continuing to miss. At some point, then I think Van Dijk's goal meant to stand. I don't really believe in
But
that
the Chelsea
transfer
goal
save.
as well. Was it Nicholas Jackson? The
Oh,
VAR
yes,
angle.
yes.
There's another
Like-
angle that shows him onside.
But I don't want to blame VAR. We had the chances to finish the game,
Yeah.
and we did.
Conor Gallagher.
And guys that say poach out, you.
Don't
We watched
curse,
that
don't
game.
curse.
Yeah, sorry, but honestly, what could Poch have done in that game? You can edit it.
Ah,
It's
no,
okay.
it's calm. It's calm.
But this whole thing of you get emotional and then you forget to see the certain
The
improvements,
progression,
yeah,
the
that we have not
improvement,
seen in so many
The
years.
plan the coach has for the team.
Just let it be.
You're happy with the style of play he's trying to implement.
Yeah, and just not happy with the West. Like Arteta, remember that season when Arteta had like a run of 16 games of utter abysmal trash. But you guys held on.
So
and
we
like,
thugged it out. We
yeah,
thugged
like
it
you
out.
were like, we
Guys,
trust these
stop,
guys
like,
bring something.
Arteta is some serial winner.
No,
whatever.
okay. Sometimes you have to give credit where
But
it's due.
let me say, in England now, how many teams are trying to rebuild? Because that's what you guys are doing.
You're
Yeah.
also doing it, yeah.
Sometimes you have to look at Arteta under us, he would have been
Sacked.
Immediately.
In the
Under
second,
United,
like in the second
sacked.
season, yeah.
See,
Actually, he had worse results than Mourinho.
He did.
Mourinho was sacked. I think the fans just didn't like him. Arteta
Before a final.
thugged it out. Like,
Spurs.
I admit, when I see the way Arsenal plays, as
Now
difficult
everyone
it
wants
is,
the rebuild mode.
they
We
do
won't
it
give
well.
you the sauce.
they went through their tough moment and
You know
pushed
the
through.
pleasure I'll get from all this
But they're not
is
going
the
to win.
bottling.
Yeah, it's cool.
Who is bottling? We are not ahead. We are that. We are the
Enjoy,
hunter.
enjoy
Last
your
season-
five.
last season-
I
last
think
season-
the past 3 games
Last
you've
season you were the hunted. We are now the hunter.
Oh, trust me, I'd rather be in Arsenal's position than the shit we are
Because you enjoy the game, yeah. But you saw that tweet. There's nothing as sweet as
Don't
the
go,
last
I mean, don't
minute dagger on a hate
I hate
watch.
Again, like, you see how it works? They gave us, Porto gave us during the week. Alex Iwobi looked off. Onana was in his village in Cameroon.
That's different.
By the time they placed the ball
That's
the other side
different.
of
That's
the net.
different. Was
Obviously,
expected.
we have higher stakes to play for. You guys are in what league?
No, you guys think you're now there. You know the big boys.
Okay.
We are still
No,
building,
they're not
but
there.
we are there. You
They're
guys
not
have
there.
like 5 years to get to where we are.
Sawa, if we win a trophy,
Which
before-
trophy?
we won Carabao last season. What
As
did we win?
a teen pot trophy, no one cares about. Though Klopp was crying and he said that's the
his
big,
most-
but that's
What did he say?
that's
his
most-
biggest achievement at Liverpool.
Liverpool.
I think maybe with the
He's
players.
doing what?
Winning that Carabao with those guys. But he's just on this romance tour. His last horror.
His love story at the end.
Yeah, it's cool. That shit of Van Dijk sitting, they thought I was done.
I thought I was.
Shit,
I know, but
He said
guys wrote him off that injury plague season. He had.
The only guy
Came
that brought
back.
him off is there. Maybe,
No, but he
maybe
came
saw
back.
this guy.
He came back the next year. He didn't have his best season.
Yeah.
You can all
He's
speak
washed.
without being biased. But he's now back to that
Richard,
level.
they saw you. They saw your take.
Perisic put that man on the floor.
Yeah, the guy that made him come out to say he's
Wow.
back. Or they thought I was finished.
But in the league, do you see a better CB than him?
Yes.
Obviously, no.
Who?
You said
Yeah,
no,
but-
right?
Your people. Your,
Wait,
your,
what?
your
Well,
young
no,
boys.
obviously, as we don't have the accomplishments yet, but we have the best centre back pairing.
Who?
Arsenal. Stats, every statistic this season,
Aita.
everything. Where is the eye
better?
test in
Who's the
defending?
better?
Who's
No, say
better?
nothing.
Who's the better?
Between Van Dijk and his pair? Van Dijk.
I agreed with him and I said
And I'm a
we
Liverpool
don't have
fan.
the accolades
It's
yet.
not even about
It's not about
accolades,
accolades.
even right now.
Right now,
Not pure football. You see them play. Van Dijk is a better defender than Saliba, Gabriel.
what's the gap?
It's not
Because
that
I can take
It's
this.
not that far.
I
off.
can take this disrespect right now, but in the next 2 years, no one is going to be chatting. Because right now, there are some things you can brush off. I'm like, I can
No,
stomach
because
it.
you haven't won yet.
But wasn't that what I prefaced
Yeah,
this week?
yeah.
I'm like, those guys are not yet accomplished yet.
But you can see what's
But
coming.
we are cooking, we
But,
are coming.
but football has fallen off, man.
What do you mean? Because you guys don't
Because
play well
United has
doesn't
fallen
mean
off. You can
football
talk
has
about
fallen
Bruno
off.
diving and the whole world looking
Leave
at
it,
him. But
leave
it's
it.
cool.
The full game.
Yeah, very disgusting player by the way.
So before we veer off, I'll say Keith, are you in agreement with your fans saying poach out, and what solutions do you see for your team? Because most big chances missed. Do you need a new striker? What positions do you want to improve
Another
on?
one.
What people do you need to let go?
I think for
and
the
what
first,
do you what do you think of your football structure at your club? Because some of those signings, I can't think a director of football is signing off on everything that comes, like, of which there's an article of Graham Potter saying that he wasn't really involved in some of those signings. He's like, I'm not seated there making a decision on all these signings. They signed Modric by like Friday of that week. They had signed Madueke. They signed all these players, and now the output is not the best. So what do you think can be done to improve your squad?
So the first thing I'm going to say is, I think people were just emotional, and they oversaw what really took place in the game, right? You know how, I'm going to go, let me use this analogy. You know how they used to mark us in math? Method marks and then answer mark, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can't take away the whole aspect of how we played, how we created chances, and then just focus on, if you want to wag someone, go and wag Gallagher, go and wag Enzo, go and wag. But the Poch did what he needed to do. He coached the team, gave them the foundations to go on and play good football that we have not seen in 2.5 seasons. They bottled that game because of their own incompetence, not because of the coach. So we have seen how Arsenal has done it. You go through a tough period. Yeah.
Stop referring
No,
to Arsenal.
have
Like,
He's not lying.
It's not-
First they hate, then they
because,
copy.
No, it's not that. I'll always hate them, but they thugged it out, right?
What? You have to go through
who on
pain,
market
eight
can Chelsea
position
get
finishes.
right now to handle that squad? Who on market? I've seen
Mourinho.
people say Mourinho. I've seen
Mourinho.
people say
For the third time.
This day and age.
with the strategy
Mourinho
these
don't play
guys
pragmatic football all over again.
will
and
it win?
No one wants to watch
with the
that.
strategy these guys are trying
Will
to
you
adopt.
win with that
They
pragmatic
need a
football?
coach
I
that's
don't
going
think
to just.
Mourinho has another trophy in him.
No, he does.
Where?
He will always
Carabao
win that
FA.
trophy. Yeah, this one we would have won it under him.
Carabao and FA. He
But
doesn't have another trophy.
but
in
I
him.
feel like
This game
Let-
needs to be checked.
let the team embody what Poch wants, because right now we know they don't. We can't say they do. Let the team grow. Let the team gain the chemistry. Next season, trust me, if we are doing this shit,
So his free run is done.
yeah, this free run is this season. Next season, they can chop him.
I will say this. Graham Potter in 31 matches at Chelsea. 12 wins, 8 draws, 11 losses. 33 goals scored, 31 conceded. Pochettino,
In how many games?
31.
We have been.
Pochettino, 10 wins,
In how many games?
5 draws, 10 losses, 25 games.
How many goals scored?
I don't have those stats.
Yeah, you
here.
get
I
those
tried
stats.
that
Me,
though.
trust me, I'd
No, I'm
rather
sure
lose.
you've scored.
I'd rather,
I'm sure.
like yesterday's game, I'll give an example. Yesterday's game, we scored, they scored, we scored again. At no point in Tuchel's time, towards the end,
Towards the end, I was not say that.
and Graham Potter's time, and when Frank Lampard came back, the moment you score at Chelsea a goal.
Game is done.
Can you imagine watching your team?
I don't know how you're comparing the Champions League winner to
Yeah, man.
Pochettino.
Hey,
Pochettino had Messi, Neymar, and who? Mbappe. What did
You know, PSG as a club is comparable to United in terms of toxicity.
First,
What
chill,
happens
United.
behind the
You don't
scene?
need to.
You tell me,
We are coming for
yeah,
United.
but you tell,
hold on.
Mbappe to track back. He's like Rashford. They don't want to know. But anyway,
Still have
Poch,
PTSD.
let
Rashford is liquid soap now. Washed.
let
Let's
Poch
go.
wrap up the season. Let him do what he can with the team. Next season, if he's doing the same trash, chop him. But for now, I feel like I've seen enough improvement to know that
From the
there's-
previous 2 managers.
Yeah, to know that if it continues, at least there's foundation for the next manager to go on and do something. That's all I have to say for that. And guys should stop being emotional.
Anyone has
Poach
to.
in. Anyone that
Wants
Poach
to add
in for
on
now.
Chelsea's struggles.
me, I need.
I don't feel like this cooking is enough.
No,
We should put him in the oven.
okay. The fact is Chelsea didn't get cooked enough. By the way,
For
For
the size of Chelsea.
for
It's
a
like
traditional
you are
big
a
four
big
club,
team, yeah.
a big
You are a
six
big
club.
team that's ignored. It's
Do you
like
remember during the 20-year spell that you haven't won the league?
who us?
Well,
Like,
we
we
talking about.
are coming. We are
But
coming.
you remember there was a time where Arsenal was conceding 6, 7, 5 against the bigger teams, 8, right?
No, that's
And-
like 11. No, that's
No.
like 13 years ago.
And it reached a point where we could not. Flogging a dead horse is not fun.
No, but there you.
But now it's fun because they seem to be.
Us know we always hold smoke every time. Either we are winning or we are celebrating.
You've seen the TikTok I've sent you.
Everything.
The list of Arsenal hot takes. You guys have the
Everything.
worst hot takes as a fan base.
Everywhere we are the most hated.
Because
Yet we are
you
just trying to
give
be
better
great.
takes. You guys ask for.
We are
Madrid.
trying to be great. No, but you guys don't get cooked enough.
yeah.
Ah,
No, think
It's
about
like
it.
guys are just ignored.
Think about it. You're a traditional big 4 team. You're a big 6 team.
Like for fun. For
And
Chelsea
then
fun.
no, like they have. I think they have the biggest fan base in Africa
Yeah,
because of that.
I'm
No,
not certain.
no,
United.
because of no, because of that
United.
African team. Like
United,
no,
yeah.
because of that African team. Like
No,
that
that's
Drogba's,
SCN,
yeah, that period.
Makelele.
United and
Guys
Arsenal
that
still
are
rank
guys
and
that
all.
are age and above.
Just
Most
because
are Chelsea.
Geoffrey Massa is going to play for Arsenal.
Nah, but think about
I'm
it.
going
Think
to
about
be
it.
an Arsenal
Think
fan.
about it. That's
No,
Yes, but
It
she's
is.
right. The
Yeah.
reason
No.
I actually love Chelsea was because back
of those
then,
guys.
watching an African team do to
Watching
the
a
Premier
black
League.
man.
Yeah,
Okay, a black man,
stuff
yeah.
like guys. Now Pogba was given to United. He couldn't stand
That's
him.
still United.
Every time he would jump on pitch, oh my God, can you imagine his haircut? Drogba
Oh, no,
would
we're
jump in
focused
with
on other
his treated
things.
hair, and we're like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Essien jumps on with his kaweke.
That was a
Cool.
diabolical trim.
But these
Which
guys
one?
don't get enough like heat.
Drogba is
Whatever that was, but it worked.
These guys don't get enough heat for like the performance. I don't know how you'd be there. Last season you were what 10?
No, you can't
No,
flog.
you can't flog a dead horse.
We've
Yeah,
been-
but then
yet us guys were
Exactly.
acid.
When?
yeah, it makes sense.
That's
'Cause
the
if-
time when
Every
Oh,
other
come
season
on.
we've
Your
been in
banter
pain,
There was a
pain,
time where
pain,
Arsenal was inconsequential to the conversation. There was a point during high school. I remember someone made a bet, told my friend of mine, you're not going to see your team win a league title. No, you're not going to see your team enter the Champions League from S5 to after you finish campus.
We are
And
back.
it happened.
You're back. And it feels so good.
Sure. How old were you? when
He's
it-
3 years into he's 3 years
I
into
have
his
a
job.
question.
Are you a fed? Why you want to know my age?
How old were you when Arsenal last won the league?
But Arsenal
Old
found it
enough.
insufferable.
I know.
Yeah.
Man, for
True.
global peace to prevail.
no, you shouldn't say anything.
As-
you two,
yeah.
your fan base.
But Arsenal Fan TV, that's where it all started.
Now
from.
pick us no fan TV.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Now it's too good. Like now it's too
Now we are
positive.
performing. Guys don't see people happy.
No,
Yeah.
the crying
That's
was
bad
better.
mind.
They're crying.
I still have clips from that era.
Those
man.
guys used to
It's
make me
golden.
happy.
Anyone saw what Rio Ferdinand said?
Yeah.
Arteta would leave Arsenal and move to you guys. First of all, before that, there's a phase. United fans saw Ten Hag as the closest thing to God.
Pep
To what?
Guardiola.
To God.
Yeah.
But now,
When he was coming in.
now he's the worst manager in the league. Everyone wants Ten Hag out. To the point Ferdinand's even, he said, in a wild dream, I can see Arteta leaving Arsenal to go to United.
But I genuinely found that statement quite.
It's diabolical, can't happen.
Yeah, it was disrespectful to say the least. How do you?
No, okay.
Wait.
Can I
Are you Ten Hag out by the way? You
Of
are.
course.
You are right.
Yes.
Yeah.
What-
You're
what
not
do you
changed.
think? Do you think it's really? Why would Rio come out to say such? Let's call it what it
I
is.
would
a
Take
hot
it's
take.
just clickbait.
It's a hot take.
At this point, it's just
Why would
I
you
wouldn't
say that?
want Arteta, but I think he would jump. He would jump.
Why?
Explain.
You also.
It's United. We came to your door, took Van Persie.
Man City has taken how many people from Arsenal?
We took Van Persie.
cares?
Van
cares?
Persie. And then last time he came back to Emirates, you gave me Guard of Honor.
That's those days. No one cares about this day and age with that
Again,
structure.
there's-
You're going around poaching every team's top official. You're like, because of your trash Carrington that is still a
No.
since 1970.
Listen, when you're big, you're big. United is up here.
That doesn't
Arsenal,
matter.
I don't
Big-
care if you're
that doesn't
Big is
matter.
big, eh?
big is big.
It's
man.
like saying Pep is going from Man City to Crystal Palace.
He
No,
can.
that can't
compare
happen.
United and Crystal Palace now.
In this day
Yeah,
and
yeah, we
age,
can.
How?
with the work you guys need to be done. Currently, United has the second biggest wage bill in the team. Jim Ratcliffe.
No, all these things you're
In
talking
the Premier
about.
League,
Yeah.
City has the biggest. What I'm saying,
they're
that-
being paid. At least your guys
and,
are
and
doing
with that,
something.
with
Yeah,
that,
it makes
with winning,
sense.
with winning the trophies, those bonuses also.
But they want the
kick in.
Carabao.
Who this guy? Yeah, and it was a successful season. So I don't know why they want Arteta. Why are you thinking?
Very
of that?
I don't want Arteta. I've made that very clear.
No,
I don't want
I'm telling you why
Arteta.
he wouldn't come to your team.
No.
All the problems.
I've seen more Arsenal legends jump
How
ship.
many?
Van Persie is all I need to know.
So
John,
you're making-
finish. Make it a start.
Sanchez
How
went
many?
for a paycheck and he scored like
How
3
many?
goals in 2 years. So glad how that worked out for him.
Okay, I've seen way not just to United, but to even just jumping ship from
Man,
Arsenal.
in our haram days, we were broke boys those days.
And
We
you
were
think
broke- we
anything
were
has
paying.
changed?
We are outspending you.
You can take me out of the ghetto, but you can't take the
We are
ghetto
now
out
the
of me.
guys. We are now the we will buy your best player.
Who?
But who's your
Who's your
United's
best player?
Ah, guys.
Which United player enters the
No,
Arsenal team?
let's move on. But I was saying why Arteta is not leaving.
You know the
Arsenal.
reality is you can't come up with a name.
I can.
What?
Who? Bruno Fernandes. That guy
replace-
just spams crosses
To
and
replace who?
rolls on the
Odegaard.
ground.
Odegaard has
Zero.
created the most big chances
First of
in
all,
the league.
unless maybe he's injured, there's no way I can see Arsenal.
Bruno Fernandes. No one wants Bruno Fernandes.
No
He's
one
not a
can.
good leader.
He's a
He's a
trash
G and
character.
A merchant.
Jesus
If
Christ.
nothing works out for him in the
He
match,
begins falling.
you saw how he was crying
Against
over
Fulham, that
Fugazi tackle. No one
Did it,
touched him. We're even veering off. I was saying the rebuilding you guys need. You've gone to City.
You've picked
You took what's the guy's name?
Omar.
Omar
that's not Omar.
Berada.
You've gone to Newcastle. You want Dan Ashworth.
Yeah.
You've gone to
Want. He
He's
wants
going, and
to
he's
go.
on leave. He's on leave.
He's also
Oh, they've
he's on
already
leave.
poached those guys,
Yeah.
so they've allowed to move.
Oh, okay.
So that guy is becoming your director of
Football.
football.
I hope not.
Omar guy has become the CEO.
CEO.
And there's a guy, is that
Coach.
Dan Ashworth guy was from Brighton. You've seen how Brighton has come up, the stability they've had in the league, and how they are now performing. So Newcastle got him from Brighton. Now United wants him. The director of the academy that was in Man City is now the head of the academy at Southampton, Jason Wilcox. You also want him. Those are 3 people you've been poaching. That's the structure. you're
No, but that's
rebuilding.
business. You go for
Then-
the best out.
The wages, the wage bill. Jim Ratcliffe said they are cut. Marks, the highest top players get like 300k. Jadon Sancho has only 350k to go to the mountains and learn how to play football again.
As if super strikers.
So with all your problems, your facilities.
Hey, Richard,
Oh,
you're
how
not
much?
quiet.
How much does Martial get?
Because I'm trying. How is he going to tell me? How are you going to convince Arteta? Even
No.
if you throw a bag at him,
Let
you
me-
can match it.
Let me tell you something. Everything we're speaking right now is hypothetical.
What is hypothetical?
I personally wouldn't want Arteta. I wouldn't even.
But
You
you,
don't want
but you
interesting
said he
football.
would leave Arsenal.
Yeah.
Like
Why?
if the opportunity. Why?
Me, give me a reason. Me, I've told
It's
you.
United.
For all those reasons. he wants
Manchester
to come.
United. If
He can't be.
You
He
guys are
can't be
not-
hustling backwards.
no,
You guys are not those guys anymore.
You are not that.
I
guy.
think if he is given the chance, I don't even think he can live up to standards.
But which
of
coach
Mourinho.
can?
Me, I think the team that would possibly poach him is Barcelona, even more than you guys.
yeah.
No, everything we're saying is hypothetical. I'm not saying I'm 100% right, but neither is he 100% right. You will never know.
Me, I've
Up
given
until-
you the problems with your team.
You give them and more, but you will never know up until that offer is put on your table.
Which offer that we can't match.
I have a
You
question.
match it. You can match it.
Currently,
you
in
must
this
have-
day and age, Your new owner, they want to spend a lot of money. That's why they're doing all this.
You
Van
must
Persie
have
said
seen-
the little boy wanted to go to.
Don't go
You
and
must
do
have
with
you
your
must
Van
have
Persie.
seen his interview, and Radcliffe.
Because they were
And what actually intrigued me was when he was asked about Ten Hag, and he deflected the question.
Listen, Ten Hag is Bin Laden reincarnated. I've been waiting for that man to leave since 2020.
You actually believe it's going to happen sooner rather
Yeah.
than later?
I think so.
And I will say this: I have never had a personal interest in a manager getting sacked. Ole was out of his depth. Moyes, same thing.
Was he?
Yeah.
Wasn't he overperforming with the squad yet?
Nah, he was out of his depth. He could do what he could, but he couldn't take us to that next level. Yeah. Moyes, I never had any beef with the guy. Van Gaal was too tactical. Mourinho we shouldn't have chosen players over him. Ten Hag, I will be praying for his downfall.
They are not giving Anthony community service minutes. He's coming in at 93rd minute. They have to reduce on his community service hours.
Ten Hag lost me in December 2022, and I watched that haram game.
Don't say his name. Don't say his name.
I won't.
Don't say his name.
This is not a Ronaldo hate podcast.
Just for clarity, we don't hate Ronaldo. We respect him very much.
But I watched the haram game last night.
Yeah, I know.
This man is.
I tried to watch your game for like 15
It's
minutes. I
9-11.
realized that.
It's like
No.
I am dead.
Currently, I don't see many managers that want
You guys-
that United job.
Remember when Fulham hit us with a dagger? I went to the group chat and said, I'm done with sports. That's what this man is doing to me.
We have been there. You come back. Football is toxic.
Yeah.
You can't not
I was
be-
watching again last night. And then I remembered my next opponent is City. I was like, God, Jesus.
But I saw that you guys Radcliffe wants what Zidane.
I don't think
how
Zidane wants
how
us.
big?
Yeah,
was
I don't know who's going to
Exactly.
save that
Exactly.
team. 'Cause
I don't know
Yeah.
if Zidane
There-
wants us.
there are some egos in that. For me, I think you even have to
You need
get
to first-
rid of those big players that you think these are the biggest players at the club.
You know who I
Like
think
what
would work
PSG
for
is
United?
doing.
Yeah.
I think Conte.
Yeah, I'll take Conte.
I think
I'll take
Conte can do
Mourinho.
something with
I'll
this.
take Tuchel.
Because I say,
Would you?
take it from me. Take it from me. You
If he's getting me a Champions League before
if
Arsenal.
you guys think you have problems
how have you
scoring,
qualified for
you're
Champions
not going to get a Champions League before us. No, if you get Tuchel in, trust me.
Didn't he get you a Champions League in 2021?
No, the combination of Tuchel and United.
And it would work for me, but you
Yeah, like
That's for us.
want to keep seeing your downfall.
Like if you think
you'll
you're
be happy.
struggling to score,
Let me tell you something. This Arsenal's downfall is going to be so sweet, thinking they had it all only to lose
Hypotheticals.
it.
We're not talking in hypotheticals.
I will be
We are
there.
here. We are the hunters.
Yeah,
now.
you hunt right now, but you see, after going up, the only other direction is down.
For you, what
And
below
we
you're,
will be-
you're going
See-
below down.
see
You're going
No,
from
up until someone comes and arrests Osama bin Laden masquerading as a football manager.
That's Lex Luthor.
I
do
can't.
you ever
Yo!
imagine?
That's what the expression it's called.
Do you ever imagine that those big guys will eventually see this podcast and look at this guy calling, yeah, I think Van Dijk saw your shit. For someone to come out and say, they thought I was done. They thought I
Call
was
that
finished.
man finished.
You
Did I?
said he was
overrated.
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 And we
Over
they
it,
asked
and
you
I
this.
gave the reasons why. You're saying he's a better defender all time than Vidic, Terry,
No, yeah,
Ferdinand.
yeah.
That is what makes him overrated. In today's leagues, all of them are babies compared to him.
No, that
Saliba.
tick is okay. Why are you attacking?
I told you this short is going to go on for how many months are left in the season?
You're giving us time.
How
No,
many
you
months?
said 2 years. You'll be back in 2
I'm
years.
reduced. That's a lot of time.
but you see,
By the start of in August, Saliba and Gabriel.
Let me
they
tell you,
sent
I've
us
already
in the league.
envisioned April when these guys thought they had it all. They are remembering
But
all their
that
wins.
was
But
last season, right?
You guys
No,
still have
yeah.
a long way to go. You and Chelsea.
It's okay. Me, I'll find joy
Oh,
in
Chelsea
Arsenal's
don't.
tears.
Chelsea, we have always won weird in a weird way. We drop off so bad, and then the next
Wait,
season.
are you still
But
10?
Pochettino with
I
his
think
not
we are
winning in
No,
England.
you're 11th, but
Yeah, they're 11.
We're 11.
yeah. No, but you have a game
Pochettino,
in
but
hand.
Pochettino hasn't won in England yet.
Won what?
Yeah,
Like a trophy.
Let him set a foundation.
Oh, he was at Tottenham. Okay.
Hey, like so long as the team learns how to score again, and then we go on to
with Nicholas Jackson.
and that guy. That
But
guy's
okay, speaking objectively, how long do you think you guys need to get back to the top, and what needs to change in your team? Minus the new structure Jim Ratcliffe has put in. Do you agree with me saying that you guys have some egos in the team that had to
Which
get
ego is left? We have been talking about egos.
Rashford.
with United for
Rashford.
some time. Rashford doesn't.
Bruno Fernandes?
I don't see any egos.
Rashford.
I think
Rashford's
Rashford has the right
follow.
coach.
You
Minus his purple patches.
Rashford is not a.
You guys are
Rashford
just
is-
seeing color.
Yeah, Rashford is not.
You're just
an
seeing
ego guy.
color.
Don't even go there.
For me, the ego guy could be like
There's
Bruno.
none.
Sancho.
Sancho.
Yeah, yeah.
As we are
yeah.
going Dortmund, don't even talk
Yeah,
about
No, I
that.
think he's
How
going
is
to be
he over
so.
there?
Shiny. At least he's smiling. He's
Casemiro.
smiling
Casemiro
again.
has
ego.
no ego.
No,
Ego,
yeah.
I
There's
know.
no
Man,
ego.
that
It's
guy
just
is a
that
South
maybe
American
Bruno-
No, there's no
hard
ego,
worker. He's
there's no
collecting
ego.
his check. He can't complain.
That's
Bruno's
not
ego
ego.
is stupid.
No, that's not ego.
What is it?
That's
Low
him as a
EQ.
that's him as a person.
Low EQ.
That's him
Back
as a
teeth.
person.
Low EQ. Say.
Why are you saying he has ego?
Low EQ. No, like he feels like he's the hardest guy on the team and does trash
And does not,
starts
I thought that guy
blaming
is
other
a GA
players.
merchant.
Like
If he has not assisted or scored in a game, you're not going to see any contribution of his.
I've met few guys
He's
like
not
that in my life, but I personally
controlling anything in the middle.
Does that-
is
does
not
that make
influential
you-
enough.
Remember the 7-0. What right did he have to ask to be subbed off as captain?
Huh? You guys
Thug
made
it
Goldbridge
out.
hide behind his
Thug it
chair.
out. You're the captain and you're being clubbed.
You could have refreshed it, yeah.
Any other game?
No, but honestly, I feel like he thinks he's better than the rest, and that's why he whines as much as he does.
No, but he's whining.
He
It's
whines too much. That's
I
the other
even feel
thing.
it through the
much.
screen.
That doesn't mean ego. That
What
means-
does it mean?
It is.
That is him as that's his personality.
Why would you whine to another player when you're both playing
pause,
trash?
Pause. Anyway, let's go.
If that's not ego, for us to both be doing shit and then you think
I
that
see
you're
11
better than
guys on that team, and I don't see anyone I can say is egotistic, saying then say what you want about Bruno, he doesn't what,
No,
but
he's
he
good.
works.
He's a good player.
You can
Yeah, he's
doubt
a,
his
he's a
quality,
baller. He's a baller.
but does he also work? Because he played through injury in this game.
So
We don't have any guy like that.
So?
Your boy can even fake sickness to go to the mountains in Netherlands. The guy I went to
Sancho.
Dortmund.
he's your boy.
No,
He's your boy.
They're not there now to handle.
He's still under your wage bill, by the way.
Okay, we have seen some players in United whose health can be questioned. I don't know what happened to Malacia.
What happened to?
Yeah.
I'm starting to
He
believe
had
that
an injury early in the season.
Yeah, but
no one
I
has
sent.
seen him.
Remember the tweet I sent that like Timber has come back before Malacia.
no one has seen that guy
Where is
since the
Mount?
season.
Does Mount still play?
That's another one under the radar.
Like I don't know.
Money Mace,
when
shot
players,
number
when players
7.
in United disappear, they just disappear. You don't see them on bench.
Okay.
You don't see.
My
them.
point is, if it was ego, he would probably feel he doesn't have to put in as much work as he actually does. This guy has never missed a game since he joined us through injury. Do you know how disgusting that is in a good way? How disgusting that is.
But
Yeah?
it's his ego to think that he can whine to other players when the whole
No.
team is playing shit.
Him, there's a name I don't want to say.
He's going to say.
12. Or Ronaldo.
You say it.
7, let me just say 7.
Money Mace.
No,
Man,
the real 7.
Oh, the real 7.
Yeah.
Real seven.
I was meaning the guy in Saudi. But like when you get around some of those players, I would understand Bruno's reaction.
But what were Ronaldo's comments regarding to the younger players on the squad and how
They are lazy.
entitled they were?
Exactly.
How
And that's
How
what
they
we're
are
saying.
just getting on.
And I think
Now they are used to getting whatever they want so quick.
I'm not sure, but I think he was talking about two people. One of them is
Ronaldo's
Dot.
best friend is speaking.
One of the.
He told you,
I think. Sancho clearly demonstrated that he had ego.
But Ronaldo.
Clearly.
Well, they wanted to. They bashed him in public. Rashford is here going out
No, but
partying.
we've
He
also.
doesn't get the same stick. They just bench him. They ask Ten Hag what's happening. Personal issue.
We'll settle it in the dressing
Internal.
room.
But Sancho, they put him in front of the whole house and dressed him, and they want him to
No,
apologize.
Sancho had one simple. But Ten Hag didn't. I'm not even supporting this man. But Ten Hag didn't bash Sancho, saying he's a stupid man or whatever.
No, he said he was lazy, something like that. Like he didn't train well. Poorly, actually. He used poor. He didn't even use any good word.
I'm sure Pepper's called the player fat.
Yeah, he has.
And he thugged it out.
He thugged it out.
Exactly.
He's not even there anymore.
Phillips thugged it out.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
did
yeah.
Sancho do?
He said,
Went on
I'm
Twitter.
done with this.
Twitter
No,
fingers.
but then again,
So you see,
they were playing people ahead of him and not changing
Yeah,
anything
no,
in
okay.
the team.
Okay, comparing with Calvin Phillips, is Rodri better than Calvin? Obviously, right?
By far.
Yeah, by
But
far.
now your wingers at that
They
point,
are- they
before
were all-
Garnacho is doing what he was doing, actually Anthony, that fidget spinner,
Listen,
that time was getting
Sancho-
constant minutes.
Sancho is the reason Anthony was getting constant minutes. This man went
And
to
now the
the,
But then
problem
the
with
work-
Sancho is
the
like,
output
why
is
isn't
the
the coach changing anything?
this man went to the Lazarus pit and did God knows what. How did he come back? How did he come
He
back?
came back dead.
He came back dead. He was supposed to go and come back to life. He came back dead. More dead than he actually went. And then the manager says he has a work ethic issue. The guy goes on Twitter. Like, man, it's exactly what Seven was saying about these youngins. They're entitled, they're lazy.
But no.
Matic also said, who? Seven.
Hi.
Okay.
Matic also said Pogba and
Pogba and
Sancho.
Sancho are running up the
Uh-huh.
fine bill there.
Exactly.
Like 1 year it was like
because of their
70K.
work ethic.
Being late or
Being late.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because of
70K, 70 grand. It was over 70
In
grand.
because
fines.
of their work ethic.
In
So
fines,
if,
yes.
if it's more than two people saying Sancho has a work ethic issue, I'm not going to. And then after what he did,
But you guys,
I'm going
you
to-
guys ruin everyone.
no, I
I'm
think
happy he's out of
we only
there.
had two egotistic players. Sancho, the other one I wouldn't say is fully egotistic. The other one I wouldn't say is fully egotistic, but also Simutege. I don't understand him. He's one of my favorite United guys. Martial.
Tony Marshall. Even
Martial.
my guy Marshall, man. I can't even post any more black gloves Gucci FC we
That
are
was
eating
me. That
good.
was me.
Say, Marshall is my favorite United player. But you guys ruin everyone.
No, other than those two, I don't
See
see
that
any
Pogba
other.
fall off. Nah, but Pogba's witchcraft came from his family. But that's another
Those two
story.
guys are even younger than Bruno. But Bruno, even when not fit, can still play. Like, if the issue we have with Rashford, like, fine, if you're off form, at least show some work
something,
rate.
yeah.
Which is what Bruno does. But if it's his character or
But
personality,
Bruno also
to
disappears
swing
in
his,
games.
No.
He's just,
his
just
form is
swinging
bad.
in the air.
His form is bad. His quality is of no doubt, but his form is bad. But what does he do? Does he still work? He shows up to work. Your boy goes.
You're clocking in to just breathe and take coffee in the
And then
office.
I see him
That's
running.
not
I see him
working.
trying to tackle. I see him trying to pass. He's tracking back. You see him in the defense. You see him in the midfield. You see him up ahead. He will miss his chances. Yes. Will he create? Obviously. Will he make errors like any other footballer? So I don't see ego there. We have no.
No, I think Bruno's problem. It's not about him being a footballer. He's a footballer, like massive,
Yeah.
like a baller.
Yeah.
It's his other side, the whining
Which
part.
the
I
one
think-
the
I think-
whining
personality trait,
No, like I think
not ego. That's
Personally-
what I'm correcting. I'm not saying I like the
no,
whining.
no. Like I think maybe you're misunderstanding. You know, as a footballer or guys that have played football, although we're not professionals.
KCCA guy.
We are not professionals, but players that think they have the right to whine to every other player on pitch when the day is going wrong is nothing but ego. For you to come to me when we are all losing 7-0, and you point and you start telling me,
Like it's your fault.
like,
What?
then you also look.
Did
to
he do that?
He has
asked
done it
for a
before.
sub.
Asking for a sub.
Asking for a sub when you're losing 7-0 as a captain. Under what circumstances? Unless you think
We're
you're
friends
better
at
than.
that game.
No. Unless you think you're better than a
He has
squad.
played like 100 games.
You
Why
let
are
that
you
team
facing
out.
one game?
Get beaten, come back in. Don't think you're going to go their side and ask for a sub. That's actually one of the most criminal things you can do as a player when things are going bad. You look at the bench as captain. No.
It happens.
I think there's a game I've ever seen Sancho tell Bruno,
Yeah.
stop mourning.
Stop mourning.
Yeah.
Stop
Like
whining.
you can-
Sancho
yeah.
is the last person.
Yeah,
to
no,
talk.
but if
No, but
Sancho is
Sanchez
telling
is
you,
the goat.
Even Rashford has.
Has ever told
There's also a video of Rashford just telling, man, stop whining.
Easy. Personality trait.
Yeah, it's personal. But also Rashford has an ego.
May
It's
may
karma
this
now.
United misery
I don't-
continue.
Let me tell you something. When we get to April, May here, and you guys...
For you, what are you
season-
looking up to?
And your downfall.
What
is
are you looking up to?
Your tears is what I'm looking up to.
Eh?
My
That's a
season is
trophy.
done.
Your season
It's
is
done.
done.
I'm now. You
Oh,
know,
you're still in
you
FA.
guys all watched Game of Thrones, yeah?
Yeah.
That night watch, whatever. Oath. My watch has.
My watch has begun.
My hate watch has. No, it began at the start. Of
You
the
don't
year.
Start
You don't
finding
have-
Now
Kilama.
worry about yourself.
Find joy in that.
Then
You don't
Kilama
have
starts
hope in FA Cup.
downing beers. You try to tell him. When we lost the final,
Those
I think
tequilas.
I hadn't even reached home, and then I just saw a phone call.
Nah, man, Keith,
Kilama. I just
we are talking
knew.
about Chelsea in the group.
I
We want
just
Keith to
knew.
contribute.
You know,
And he
someone
has
that
been-
rings you when you're. The moment I saw it,
He had
we
been
have lost.
ghosting us. He hasn't appeared on the pod. I'm like, Keith, where are
It
you?
was not intentional.
We're in the group
Real
chat
talk.
talking
I
about
know,
Chelsea.
Real talk. I know an Arsenal guy who disappeared for a week after they bought all the league.
Me, I'm outside every time. I have smoke for everyone. I can take the smoke. So if you think you're doing too much, I've been in this cycle for 20 years.
years.
But this is
20
the
years.
year. This is the year.
Say
We might do that double anyway.
the what?
Champions League.
No, they made that
Have you
one.
seen the
Porto.
demon that has come back?
Which one?
There's some ginger-haired demon.
Which
That-
team?
You don't know it. You don't know a ginger-haired demon.
KDB.
Ginger hair. You mean that? Sorry.
I didn't want to say that.
Oh!
Cut it
No,
out.
but I'll say this. Everyone in this current title race, everyone looks at City as the strongest team, right?
And they are not slowing
I
down.
don't
No, but if you watch some of their games,
They are not all that yet.
they've been tight. Yeah, they've not.
Yeah,
hit
we've
their
not,
peak.
we've not yet hit our peak. yeah.
The thing is that they are getting results. What was the game they drew recently?
Chelsea.
Chelsea 1-1.
Haram.
I know, but you know
We-
what?
we
I'll
talked
give
about
Poch. I'll give Poch credit this season for this.
The big
Against the
teams.
big teams,
We turned up.
they've been turning up playing.
Ah,
But
Jazz.
City,
Jazz.
Dupe United.
But
Yo,
what was the
That
score?
was a score back, yeah?
You even forgot.
2-1.
We beat you hands down. It was supposed to be like 4-5 there.
Okay, you give them the 4 goals. You got
No,
scored.
but-
last season I do believe I
But
gave you 4.
Chelsea has given us some nice big games this season.
Look it
The
up.
first,
Look it up.
the first leg of Chelsea City
City.
4-4.
Then
Interesting.
Spurs.
Liverpool.
Spurs. They've really
Spurs.
played well.
They're
They're
against
the
the big team.
entertainers.
But I was still saying, in this title running that's
But don't
going on
have
right now,
entertainers.
you look at Liverpool because of the injuries. Their midfield has always been a question this season. They are not looked as a.
Has it?
Yeah, but
It
but
has,
no,
But they
Endo
got
is
Endo now. He stabilized things a bit.
yeah.
Before you were playing McAllister in 6, he was running on one lamp. He couldn't handle that number. Then they bought Gravenberch. No
Graven-
impact there.
Yeah, I also don't see.
Plus the injuries, which makes the the Carabao Cup win a big deal as well because
Yeah.
they got
All of a
injuries in
All of
that
a
game.
sudden, it's not a tin pot trophy.
I'm saying for Klopp to win with that team, it's still a tin pot trophy. No one cares about it. Piers Morgan told Klopp if you're crying but Piers Morgan's a hater.
Just a
I'm not
hater.
endorsing him. But he told Klopp if he's crying about the Carabao, he should probably resign. But what I was saying is Liverpool is looked at as not the strongest team in the running because of
Because of injuries.
their
Yeah.
midfield, their injuries. But they've been jogging, getting points. They are a point ahead of City, right?
Yeah.
Then you look at City, this shark team believed to be, this is their time, money time, always, every season, this is their time, they go on runs. But the last fixtures, by this Luton game where Luton gave them a highway and Haaland was just celebrating before the brain even passes. He knows that the ball is already landing.
Has already
swear.
reached.
5!
The way we point there, and it was.
They played a close game with Chelsea. I don't think. Anyway, in the second half, they earned that 1 point. But Chelsea had played a good game. Wait, Rodri scored in the what minute?
80th minute.
It was like yeah. It was.
Rodri, that game,
The
man,
80th
unbelievable.
minute.
He always has those moments.
Some guys
But
said
they
Rice.
compare him to Kasem anyway. Moving on. I was saying,
Don't start on it.
then when you come to Arsenal, we are seen as the bottlers. But at the
Are
moment,
they wrong?
Are
they wrong?
Us, so
Are
I have
wrong?
no resistance to
Yeah,
that.
you have
But
nothing.
since we are scoring 10 goals per game,
Even against Porto.
Wait for
huh?
Even
wait,
against
Man,
Porto.
Porto plays around football.
wait for
But at
Gabriel
the
Jesus to
Emirates, they
come
will
back.
see us.
He'll tell us. Your strike-
Have you guys seen Clutch Havertz as a
Uh,
nine?
we
as
have
a
known.
LCM?
I've always rated Havertz. Let that be on tape.
It's just natural
Yeah,
hate.
but this guy, this guy.
No, but I was saying, in this title running, everyone is backing City to win it.
Because they will.
Let's put in our votes right now.
You want to know.
I will
This
have
guy
a,
wants to.
No, but you can
He wants
even
to
go
get
back to
clipped.
the first podcast. I said
I remember.
City,
I remember.
Liverpool, and then Arsenal. You'll settle yourself. You guys will come in.
What
third.
if you guys are relegated?
No, that can't happen.
Is it possible? Like
No.
mathematically?
No,
I don't
surely
think
not.
so.
Surely.
Hasn't did Everton win the appeal?
No,
Yeah,
they reduced.
they
They reduced their points
Again?
from
No, like instead of 10, it's now 6.
now 6. So they added.
I feel
Well,
like
4 points are a lot.
I
Yeah.
feel like
Because now
I feel
they are
there's a
15.
lot of. I thought,
There are a lot of points. Those 4 points
yeah,
are
like
very
that's
many.
too much. What they're doing to Everton, if City is sitting pretty with their
It's a long
115
case. It's a long
charges.
case.
it's cover. Will
It's a
they
long
give you
case.
the title if they deduct at the end of the season? After
I
the
don't
season
think they're
ends?
going to start soon.
But if not them, then they give it to Arsenal. No.
No,
No.
Liverpool.
You
come
guys,
on,
City is
give
not
it back.
losing any trophies.
No, yeah,
The
but
worst thing they will do is pay a hefty fine if they are found. That's if they are found guilty.
though
But-
definitely it's between Liverpool and
Man City.
And
You still don't rate Arsenal?
Man, as we are just
Arsenal
escorting
is-
guys.
yeah, they're escorting.
We are those ball kids that walk on pitch with star players.
Definitely.
The mascot.
So yeah, we are just escorting guys.
No, I still rate Arsenal.
Hopefully,
No, I rate them to be third.
I still rate.
hopefully we do
You guys
it.
are the only guys scoring 6-5.
Hopefully we do it, and our haters will see me. You will see me.
Night falls.
You
and my
what? Yes.
Night
Your
falls
watch has begun.
and my watch starts.
Exactly.
Chelsea.
Just as
Should
the
we
sun
talk about-
sets.
The Arsenal Milan thing that makes sense to me. I don't think it's
You're not bigger than Inter Milan.
why
But still, this
Wait,
border
do you-
guys
you
wearing
believe it?
Arsenal.
we are bigger than Inter Milan.
You believe it?
We are.
You see? You see?
Why is Inter Milan
Have
bigger
you
than
won
Arsenal?
a European trophy? in
How many
your
European
lives?
trophies have you seen Inter Milan win?
2.
Actually,
How many do you know? How many
Actually,
do you know? Their champions
They have
are
a
64.
treble.
I'm
Relax,
saying, relax.
relax.
Okay.
Yeah, 64, 65.
Okay, in
2010.
this sense, are we
I saw them win a treble.
I've seen
Yeah,
them win
they
a
have.
trophy.
2010, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
with Eto.
So what we are basing on is
One
what?
thing in the final last
honors
Just the
or,
last season.
or all-round presence in the world.
Did they win the
No,
league?
you're not- okay,
They
wait,
won
Is
the
Inter
league.
Milan bigger than you guys?
No, wait.
Obviously.
Wait.
But they
Wait.
are.
Not even.
They
No,
are.
I'm saying.
Wait.
I'm asking you. Minus that treble.
Inter Milan is bigger than City.
Yeah.
60.
Right?
It's calm. It's calm.
Okay.
It's not a big deal.
64, 65. Those are the other champions.
Yeah.
And they are 2010 treble.
You also have a Europa.
It's calm. It's calm. I'm saying. In that, so that's what you're basing on to say they are bigger than us.
Yeah, they have.
No fan presence, no revenue. This is a club that was
First
going bankrupt last year.
See, wait.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
wait.
thought
Yeah.
foot- I
Wait.
thought football is about winning, not
Yeah.
about fans and revenue.
So how many teams are bigger than Arsenal in the Premier League? Because in world football,
Tottenham
I
has
can only
won a
think
European trophy, right?
I can only think of
Have they?
what's that club in the Championship that has a European.
Nottingham
Is it
Forest
Nottingham
is
Forest?
bigger
No,
than
then
you.
Blackburn.
Blackburn.
They did have a thing.
GG's.
No. Okay, wait. Like you guys are bigger in the sense of fan base. I get that.
Yeah.
So what
I
are we
get
doing?
no, but then as a bigger club, like
Heritage.
Okay,
owners,
first wait.
Heritage.
I
Football
thought,
heritage.
I thought heritage. Which heritage?
which heritage are you comparing? Inter
Football
Milan.
heritage.
We have 36 domestic trophies.
Dog.
Scary. We are
36 domestic trophies.
I think the San Siro is
Golden.
The San Siro is more iconic than the Highbury, right? You can't.
I can't argue that.
Highbury.
But they share that with.
Actually,
By
yeah, that's
far.
They
see,
share
that's
that
that's
with-
another
Both
thing. you have
Milan
over-
teams are bigger than Arsenal.
That's
Let's
the
not
only
get that
thing I
wrong.
got.
What drugs are you guys doing?
No, let's not get that wrong.
You're
Both
delusional.
Milan teams are bigger than Arsenal.
We are the biggest club.
In what?
No,
In
I'm
what?
saying. Okay, let me preface this.
In what?
Let me preface this.
Okay.
In world football, the only club bigger than Arsenal. Huh?
United, Real
In
Madrid.
the Premier League, it's
Oh.
only United and Liverpool. Real Madrid.
Chelsea is not bigger.
No. Real Madrid.
We are bigger.
You are not.
We are
You can-
bigger.
All
I
this
was trying to be humble, but
all this is
No, we are the
all
only
this is
club
semantics.
in no.
All
We
this
are
is
the only
semantics.
club in
And whatever.
club
In
in
London.
London
Because
that has represented in European football. What do you guys?
you
have
guys
to
can't
show?
sell out any tour anywhere in the world.
So
We are doing.
It's about selling out tours now.
No, I'm saying
Guys, about
it's what
one
you
of
guys.
those
It's
guys.
whatever you guys want to base on your being.
it's like United guys back then. Whenever you jazz about them, man,
No,
we have the most money in the world. Okay,
That's
let your money
nonsense.
get you.
That's nonsense.
But that's what you've been saying.
I'm saying
Fan base.
presence. Inter Milan is only relevant
In
'cause
Italy.
of that treble, and they're not even the biggest team in Italy.
Their legends are bigger than yours.
That's calm. It's fine.
San
What am-
Siro, not just based on San Siro.
Man,
anyway.
this guy
Mismatch.
is taking
What
us
are you
to
searching?
I'm getting your stats.
What's
Oh,
that?
start of what?
Biggest clubs in the world. In
I'm
European
telling you. What am I
Yeah.
saying?
I have a proof.
Real Madrid,
Manchester
Barcelona.
United, yeah.
Liverpool, United.
United and Liverpool.
Bayern,
But
are the
continue.
Bayern,
No.
the German guys.
With
are
the
they-
last trophy, they surpassed you.
Then probably Bayern.
Get that in.
Those are the only teams.
That's a statistic
I'm
for
trying
you.
to look through.
Because all this we are doing is just semantics, and whatever everyone chooses, their metric is
Milan is a bigger
the most
club.
successful
not
club
not a chance in
in
hell.
England
It is.
right now.
Not a, those guys, they have no out of Europe, no presence anywhere else.
But who says?
Check.
Man, I think this guy
following-
goes around the world counting fans.
You're like
You
Pele
guys-
Street.
Just
Yes.
because border guys are all Arsenal fans.
They have
Yo.
just- they just
This,
get you
this,
O2
this
jazz.
argument has no nuance. Everyone is just shouting.
No, we
out
like- okay, wait,
whatever it is.
okay.
Okay, I
okay,
think
okay.
it was a very ill. Who even said?
No, there's a
He's a-
whole thread about the
He's a-
topic of discussion.
He's an
Because
influencer.
if you guys are saying everyone that has a European trophy is just automatically bigger than this person, all those championship,
No, but
No, but
all
they
those
have a,
championship,
they have all the
clubs
other
you guys
things.
are giving
Okay,
shouts
They
to
have
are bigger.
everything you
they
have.
They have the most FA Cups in history, right?
who?
Arsenal,
Yeah.
right?
But we have more domestic
Yeah,
trophies.
but then I have how many?
But the European trophies, you guys are praising them for
Okay, wait.
64, 65. You didn't
Let's-
see any
let's
of them.
see,
Even
let's
your
see,
grandparents were not alive.
Okay, wait. Mine were alive, by the way.
They were alive.
Okay, let's see. Inter Milan has 19 league titles. Yeah.
How many? does
They
Arsenal
have 9 Coppa Italia. I think that's their FA Cup. They have 8 Super Cups. That's their what? That's their like Carabao. Then they have 1 Champions League. They have like 2 European Cups. They have 1 Europa. They have 1 Club World Cup. That alone, their owners alone.
What's the total of those trophies? I also
It's
got
like
to-
46.
Arsenal doesn't
You guys,
We have 100 trophies.
you count. You guys have 13 league
That's
titles.
why I live to
Yeah.
hate us. It's so divisive.
You have 14 FA Cups. You have 2 league cups.
count.
I didn't count your community shields because Italy didn't have a community shield kind of competition.
What are you
Count.
Googling?
Yeah.
Man, your team
I actually
doesn't have
checked the
more.
Arsenal owners this morning.
You check them.
You check.
Because all this is
And what are owners without a European trophy?
everyone has different metrics.
Can you guys?
No, I'm
sit
saying
down?
these
we
guys
can all
have-
sit down, 3 of us, and say
I'll talk about
That's-
2008. You'll talk about
They have won
2023.
you have won a treble. She has won a treble. I've won a double.
And then
Like, for me,
But
no.
and now that's the saddest thing because both of you have European trophies and you're not bigger than us.
which get City.
No, no.
Yeah, these guys
Yeah.
are not bigger than us.
So I'm saying-
But Chelsea guys, they always make the most noise with their fans. in this campaign.
but the point is, you compare yourself to a juggernaut that has more
I'm
These
European
guys-
pedigree than
in
you.
European football, not more than 5 teams are bigger than us.
There are
Okay, wait.
7.
In the Premier
Celtic
League,
has more trophies than you. Ajax has more trophies than
you
you.
hear these semantics. We are going to go to the Malta League.
We
now,
go.
and the Greek League.
Yeah.
No.
Because this
Okay.
is nonsense.
Juventus, Inter, AC
I
Milan.
think Arsenal is more popular.
Yeah.
No, if you want
You-
to
That's-
say,
so that's not
that should
being
have been
big.
the
But that's
question.
not being big.
That's not
That's what
bigger.
you're popular.
You're more
Just say
popular.
you're
That's the
popular.
thing. Like, that's what we
Everybody
want.
knows
Like,
Arsenal.
you have the fan base around the world. No one can.
Everywhere you go, there's an Arsenal shirt.
I can actually
Exactly.
say I can say Arsenal is more popular than Bayern, but are you bigger than Bayern?
No, Bayern has
That's
done
what we're
everything.
saying. Like, you're popular.
You're more popular.
But
I can
big.
say you're more popular than
Club.
Bayern.
All this is because Inter has one champion and one
You
champion
win it.
64 and 65.
Win it.
One champion,
no.
one Europa,
No,
one
You see,
Club World
how
Cup.
One
I,
treble.
how I see this thing, it's sad because You guys have 2 champions, but you can't say with chest that you're bigger than Arsenal.
But in like London,
In
we
your real
are.
heart, you
Yeah,
don't
no,
believe
seriously,
He
we are
said
bigger
he-
than
he
London.
said-
In
that
your
you
real
are-
heart, no, you were
really
supposed
are.
to say I'm tired of being. In your real heart, you know it. You're not bigger than
No,
Arsenal.
we're actually bigger than
You
Arsenal.
are not.
Genuinely.
No way.
I'm not even joking.
No way.
We are bigger than Arsenal.
Even you can
We
put your
are
mouth in the
bigger
camera.
than
Put it in the
Arsenal.
camera.
There is
Put
no
it in the
joke.
camera.
I cannot be like it's like some guy that has only driven borders his whole life, and may have
This is
a
our worst
Mercedes.
analogy. Our fans don't
Right?
know. Our
A
fans don't know
Champions League,
borders.
a Champions League winner cannot be in the same
So
conversation
then
as an
Nottingham
FA
Forest
Cup
should be
winner.
the biggest club in England.
They are
'cause
bigger
they
They
than
have
you.
to. Yeah.
This
That's
is
the reality.
This is stupidity. Let's move on to the next topic. all this is semantic. We are just
No,
shouting over
but-
each other.
You haven't
No.
even won. You haven't even won
No
the
point.
second biggest European
No
trophy.
point has been
Europa.
made.
Europa, not even Europa. And then you're here talking to us about big.
Still.
Hey.
And
Okay,
I know-
wait.
Okay,
Nowhere
you have
in
the most
this
fans.
world.
You have the most fans in the world.
That's enough for
That's
me.
good.
We are
Okay,
bigger
so-
than you. We are bigger. I told in Europe, 4 clubs, 5 tops.
Okay, would you?
Whoever disagrees, I don't know how you watch football.
How many
Would
FA
you-
Cups would
No,
you
no,
look
no.
for?
Would okay? You agree that you're a popular club?
We are a big club.
Popular.
All this is semantics.
Popular.
All this is semantics.
Okay, what are we using to?
Eh?
Okay,
I've
what?
told you.
Owners are 1, fan base 2, and what else?
I won't even
No,
say our
owners,
history.
fan base, what else?
Pardon?
Like
I beg
owners
you to
as a
put your
as a
history,
criteria. History, okay,
Revenue.
okay, revenue,
But that's
Who's a
this is a club that was going bankrupt. This
Who's a-
Inter Milan we are speaking of.
Weren't you in debt as well?
Just the
Have you
other
ever
way.
heard that you are going bankrupt? Didn't we finish paying
It
off
can
our
happen.
debts?
It can happen.
God, I
What
can't
are we
wait.
arguing
I
about
can't
here?
wait for
This is
Arsenal
nonsense.
to.
No, this is the worst
to go
argument
back.
I'm having here. I thought
go
I'm
back.
having sensible people.
Okay.
They're here saying
No, we're still
a
getting the
champion
criteria.
2010 and 64 and
A
65.
treble,
Did you
not
see-
a champion.
Did
We
you
watched
see-
a treble.
Did you see a 64 and
I've watched
65?
4 of
No,
your
that's what
lousy-
you're basing what to
Okay,
say.
No.
we can erase the 64-65,
Uh-huh.
2010,
Yeah, I'm not even
and
counting.
then
Okay,
Arsenal.
you tell us what you've done in that time.
What have we done?
You won 5
In Europe.
FA Cups, right?
Between 2010 and
Yeah,
2024,
what trophies have you won?
Everything in the domestic
Premier League.
Premier League,
In
2010.
what?
2010 to
What time period are we going for?
2010
2010.
to 2024.
Apart from the FA Cup and Community Shield,
Before 2010, no. When was that? Before actually 2010, what gap did it take Inter to win that cup again?
Which
one?
cup?
Their home trophy. Wasn't it just
Domestic.
yeah?
like their league.
title.
Juventus was cheating, but that's okay.
What I'm saying is, you've invested all your stock is in that treble.
Okay.
First, sell at your argument.
Kilama.
Sell at your argument.
When was
No,
the last
yeah.
time you even won the biggest trophy in England?
2004. Before Klopp took over and changed Liverpool, how long had they taken? Had they on a
30
prem
years,
before?
right?
30, yeah.
30 years.
So what are we? Every club has their slumps. They go through periods. But two people basically.
But your slump has been for the whole of your existence. You've never won a European trophy. That's what
You
you're
know
trying
when I
to
was
say.
born.
How are you? When was Arsenal created?
Even
And
if-
you're telling us in
moving
your,
on to the next.
Even if you are born
no,
in the
but
80s.
for me,
even if you are born in 04.
okay,
the
the
80s.
three of us agree that you're a popular club,
Yeah.
but
Very
not
Is
big.
that semantics?
No, but you're not big. And then you're saying you're
Everyone
big.
is saying. Nottingham Forest. That's a what? A
They
champion.
have to.
They have to.
Thingy, Man City has a whole treble, but no one will ever respect them.
Oh, we respect
Why
them.
is that?
We respect
Oh,
them.
fair,
Is
that's
this being what?
We respect them.
It's just
Hey.
propping
No,
yourself
no,
in.
honestly,
We're coming
why
up.
would
We're
you
coming
hate
up in
City?
the sense of like being a big club, but we're still.
So-
Their history has started.
So who's the domestic top four?
What do you mean?
Is City there in the big four?
No, why
Exactly.
not?
City is actually.
Why not? Like right
No
now, I don't know if
traditional Big Four?
Why not?
Why are we saying traditional?
Because I
A
don't.
tradition of big
Because
four.
it's
Those
Liverpool.
guys.
Because this is
Liverpool,
English
United,
now. What does popular
Arsenal,
mean in the dictionary? If that's
Arsenal,
what we are going
and
off of.
Being I
the
don't
loudest.
No.
know. Yeah, most known. I think yeah, but that's a
Most
synonym.
And most Arsenal
So
fans.
that's not
speak,
being a big club.
No.
No, it contributes to being a
No.
big club. But
Let me move on to the rankings.
No, but wait. Let's finish it. Let's finish it.
No, let's move on to the rankings. You're not,
It
going,
contributes.
you're not going to beat
I'm not going to convince you. You're not going to convince.
Let's move on to the rankings.
Because
Let's
I've
go.
told you, in this Europe, not more than 4 clubs. Even you guys in the league that have European trophies. You're not bigger than us.
Yeah, but then
End
it's not like that's the only thing that they have. They have trophies, bigger legends, history. You guys have the fan base.
We have no legends.
I use the word bigger
Mention
legends.
their legends that you know.
Is Eto'o a legend for them?
Yes.
Ronaldo.
Clarence, which one are they talking
Ronaldo.
about? Oh, R9. Eh? Okay. Then Clarence Seedorf.
And which legends of yours are bigger than theirs?
Thierry Henry.
Henry.
Bigger
That's
than?
it.
Who?
No,
Like I'm
it's
saying.
okay. Give him Henry.
I'm mentioning actually our invisible team.
All of it.
Vieira played
Can
for
you give
Inter
me that
Milan, by the
starting
way.
11?
Who?
Give me that starting 11 without googling.
Give me your champion team in 19.
I haven't said anything.
But
You just give me a starting 11 without googling. Since they are all legends, give me that starting 11 without
The
googling.
usual suspects.
Who was the
Yeah,
goalkeeper?
But who was your goalkeeper at the time?
man.
Seaman. Who was the 2? The right back?
Where
Who
does
has the
Seaman
3?
rank amongst the greats of the goalkeepers?
It's top 5, I think. Top 5.
We are here.
I
That's
don't-
the point.
We're moving on. That's the thing. You wanted to move
We are
on.
moving.
We are the biggest.
Whatever you say, my boy.
Okay, wait.
Let me ask you why you say you're bigger than us. You.
No, honestly, I cannot stand. Like, when was Arsenal created? Jesus Christ.
Okay, wait. In the league, you're saying.
Oh,
saying.
in the league, this
No.
is common
No, in
knowledge.
the
Yeah,
league,
I'm
you're
saying,
the
wait.
third
In the
biggest
league, you're the
team.
third. That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
So what are we doing here with you?
In England.
Telling me Chelsea
With your FA Cups.
still
14.
Yeah,
What I'm
14
telling
are
you
many,
is-
though.
14 are many.
Bro.
No, you guys have taken the European road. Me, I've told you everything else.
I've given you 4 things.
They're popular.
Everything else.
They're very
Yeah.
popular.
Yeah, very popular.
Like I think across my life, I've come across more Arsenal fans than any other
Arsenal, United.
fan.
United
base.
fans.
Chelsea
You guys are
fan.
like flies.
So
I've never. Oh,
City
We
struggle
met-
doesn't make them.
our history is
No,
not that great.
City has
They were
115
established in
charges.
1886.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah,
1886.
we're 120.
18 what?
1886. Right?
1886. Oh, those guys,
This is
the war
day they
heroes,
tried to
right?
convince me Inter
You
Milan is a
have been
big
in
team.
existence for 138 years. They have never won a
138.
trophy, a European trophy in their lives, in the lifetime of the club.
Wait, they never even won it when it was like
Yeah,
European
not even
Cup.
Super
What?
Cup. Like, not even European Cup. They have never won it.
Big is big. Big is big.
Yeah,
Tottenham have
I told you
a
guys.
European Cup.
my,
I
my,
don't-
my
no,
watch
I don't know.
began. My watch began.
No, but you guys also salty because
You're going to beat Porto. I'm sure you're going to beat
No,
Porto.
but you guys are salty because you're currently shit.
Don't start
Who?
that. You
These
wait.
guys.
No, I need to pump them up. I need to pump them up. You're going to beat Porto.
Uh-huh.
I don't know who
You
you're
want to
facing.
pump
Who are you facing after that? Anyway,
Madrid.
No,
They
they'll
wanted
do a draw.
Madrid.
They're going to
They'll
do a
do a
draw
draw.
again. And
They
then.
say
no,
they
I need
want
them to
Madrid.
face like ATM. Is
Did
ATM
they-
still in Champions?
Yeah, they
Who,
are.
who did they play? In
They
the
lost to
round?
Inter.
1-0.
Oh, yeah.
Actually,
Yeah,
I
me
want
too.
Inter Arsenal. Yeah.
Yeah, I want Inter.
Yeah, that's Inter Arsenal. That's the one.
We shall squeeze that small club. Yeah.
And they're doing well. And they're the first
Very
in
well.
Syria.
They but Napoli fell off. They lost them.
Why?
Italian league has never been relevant. Anyway, we are moving on to rankings.
I only knew Italian league because of Inter and SC.
Yes,
I'll leave it
Milan,
at
yeah.
that. As a kid, only knew Inter and SC.
Juventus wasn't like popular then.
I
It
think
was
back then they were having drug issues.
When Zidane scored his famous
Oh yeah,
Champions League
yeah. But then they went down
We are
because of
bigger.
what? Gambling.
Actually, wait, I can't even name any other Italian team. Like I'm failing. Like I know.
After Inter, SC, Napoli, Juve, there are
Yeah.
some others there.
I would need to see. Oh, Sassuolo. What? That's the league. Okay.
those ones.